Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Champagne, crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Sound the alarms. This thing is warming up. We got the bits, we got the ETH, we got the rips, the XRP, the lights, the stocks. These things are running up like no other, a kapump like no other. Sound the alarms, put the sirens on, throw on your crypto masks. There's a third and fourth wave, perhaps. This crypto contagion out there. Shout out to all the boomers tuning in. It's the voice, the original boomer, the original crypto maniac out here. I see other people labeling themselves crypto maniacs. I'm flattered, but you guys know who the original pumper is, guys. Drop a comment, hit the subs, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bells, the ding dings, button them up. We're out here in the crypto trenches, blockchain battlefield, waving our platoon flag. We're staying strong. We've conquered 19,000. We're about to conquer the all-time high. You're tuning into the platoon army right now. We've been here since 3,000. Okay, we're not playing games. We're coming for crypto necks. Protect your crypto neck out there. Hashtag Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang of crypto. Shout out to all my boomers. I'm excited this morning. I'm happy of the prices. And it's an excitement, guys. It's an excitement. We slid in at the right time. Shout out to my first mover advantage. Okay, so everybody's first mover advantage out here. I know there's some people, some newbies, some young cadets that may be entering the blockchain battlefield boot camp. Welcome. They may be asking, Champ, is it too late? Listen, I mean, you know, it's not early. Okay, it's not early, but I don't think it's too late. Okay, we're still in the run-up right now. I mean, I think we're going to see a test of an all-time highs. This thing may go over 20, maybe 25, maybe 30, but at some point we're going to see a substantial pullback. I think that pullback will be anywhere from like 30 to maybe even 50% pullback until we find ourselves a new price support. And that could be at 15, it could be at 19, I don't know, okay? But I still think that, I mean, if you're interested in staying out here long gun with the long range sniper, it's not early, I don't think. And again, let me just be clear, I'm not your crypto daddy, okay? Don't look for a crypto daddy out here. If you're looking for a financial daddy, that's for the fiat markets, okay? Crypto is DIY indie boomers. Shout out to my indie boomers. Let me pull up these charts. Turn off these coins. Pull up these charts. Shout out to the indices. Right now, markets are opening and slightly in the red, but we're seeing all-time highs for the Dow yesterday. The S&P, not the S&P, but for the Dow hit 30. Slight pullback here, but it's not even 1% in the red. Crude oil's booming. You know, you got your Dixie is slightly down, which means that you know, people are spending the money. You got the bonds are slightly down at 0.86, but they're greater than they were a few months ago. And then, of course, the talk of the town is the crypto. Bitcoin pulling ahead there at 19,252 right now. Ether, a little pullback on the ETH after ETH announced that they're going to do their ETH 2.0 upgrade, that they fulfilled the amount of Ethereum in that contract, 500,000 plus. And I was expecting maybe a little sell the news event. This is not that bad, though. Okay, you know, it could be an opportunity to buy the dip. Let me pull up CoinGecko. We could check out the mathematics. I need you guys dropping comments here in the population of the chat box. Let me know what's shaking and baking, and if you read me loud and clear. Shout out to everybody on D Live as well. I see the Crypto Maniacs. Athlete just donated a lemon. Thank you, Athlete. Good morning to you, sir. In the population of the chat box. Let me know what shit. Boom. Okay, make sure you're following me over there. D Live. I'm dropping lemons there in the treasure chest. Submit. Boom. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up CoinGecko. We got CoinGecko over here at 19,175. Is that correct? 19,193. Nice stable price there. We got Ether at 594. A little sell-off on Ether, but I'm not mad at that. Ether outperforming Bitcoin this week, 23% to Bitcoin's 8%. But, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. Bitcoin still leads the charge out here. I know Ether has outperformed Bitcoin and probably will, but I'm interested in stacking and bagging both. Okay, I'm bagging both up. Okay, Bitcoin and ETH are getting bagged up and stored. Okay, and stored. I'm bagging them up and vacuum sealed, and I'm storing them. I'm not bagging them up for distribution, if you know what I mean. Okay, Ripple, they're at 0.68. Ripple performing like a slugger. They're up 125%. Ripple, it's rumored that they're associated with central bank digital currencies, as they have been for a while. And, that could be the play there with Ripple. I'm not interested with that coin, but I recognize that the price is pumping. You got Bitcoin Cash. They're at 340, up another 33% in the past 7 days. Chainlink is moving $15.24, up 15% in 7 days. Litecoin at $87, cooling off, but it's up 15% in the past week. Cardano, they're at 0.16. Cardano making major moves there, up 54% in the past week. You've seen an altcoin rally this week, and I'm questioning whether we're going to see a second Bitcoin wave that may have begun yesterday as Bitcoin propels itself closer to all-time highs. You got Polkadot there at $5.59, Binance there at $33, Stellar at 21 cents. You got EOS at $3.52. It seems like most of these coins have pumped. Even Tron's up 37% in the past week, 6% in the past 24 hours. It's an excitement on the networks, guys. Drop bombs, drop comments. Let me know what's shaking and baking out there. You got Zilliqa up 40%. In the past 24, Stellar, NEM, Nano, Verge, Kyber Uppercut. I like Kyber. You could stake Kyber and receive Ethereum rewards. I like this DEX coin. This one's been around. I had it for a while, and I've traded it. I'm not holding any bags as of late, but I like it. So let's go ahead and check out the platforms that we've been messing with over there on Tron, the T2X. I heard there's a new one on Bankroll called the Flow. We'll take a peek at Wise over there on Ethereum, and let me see if there's any deals before we go over to these platforms. Nexus is down. Anybody know about this VITAE? I've been seeing this one moving, but I don't know much about it. Synthetics is down. Numeraire, Celsius, Blockstack, RSR, Reserve Rights. There's a couple ones that they've moved a lot at the beginning of the week, and now they're dumping. And you could see, look, something like Synthetics was up a lot at one point, and now it's dumping. That's why if you're here to hodl, if you're here to hold for mid to long term, you probably want to consider the blue chips. And in my opinion, the only blue chips in the crypto game are Bitcoin and Ether. No, I don't think Litecoin is a blue chip. No, I don't think Chainlink is a blue chip. Maybe one day. Okay, maybe one day. Drop a comment. We got 13 crypto maniacs here in the space. I heard about Bankroll Flow. I'm going to check that one out. Maybe make a little deposit if I have T2X or Tron in my wallet. I'm going to check out T2X. I've been staking there on T2X. I got several active stakes that are set to expire sooner than later. We're on day 138, and one expires in 9 hours. A small little baby stake there. Just a little less than 100 TRX in div rewards and about 2.3 thousand T2X that I'm going to get back. I'll continue to stake on this one. I like it, but I'm doing baby stakes. I'm not doing anything wild. I don't have much capital right now on Tron, to be honest with you. I'm using it, but let's check out the auctions to see how sexy they are. T2X is linked to E2X over there on Ethereum, and it's rumored, or not rumored. I think it's true that some of those divs, they leak over to T2X from E2X. So you've been getting about, it's not much, about 200, 300,000 Tron per day, but it's slow and steady. At one point there, just a few days back, they had almost 1,900,000 there, day 127, 128. So this thing, fluctuates, but it's slow and it's steady. I got a link down below. Let me actually copy it here in the chat box. If you're interested, you got a 5% minted T2X, and you'll earn an extra 10% as a referral. Shout out to Spartan. He says Art Crypto. Okay, yeah, it looks like most of the alternative coins are moving and grooving. They're doing pretty good. This is the newest one with Bankroll Flow. This one's a new one. You need like a buddy system. I haven't deposited into this. And maybe I'll just throw a little deposit. This one provides 365% APY on player deposits with passive play. Bankroll flow will never drain and operates very similar to farms, minting Banker X rewards for participation over time. By getting direct referrals and building team players can accelerate how fast they ROI. So, I mean, they have a lot of products on Bankroll, and all of them, they've been pretty consistent. I've gone in and out of some of they got a lot of them. My only critique with Bankroll is that their website is dark in color and it doesn't pop. You know what I mean? It's kind of, and it's busy. It has a lot of stuff, but other than that, I mean, so far so good with it. So I may do a little deposit here. Okay. Oh, you got to deposit Banker X. I get it. And then okay. All right. Maybe I'll do a little deposit and see just to give it a whirl, how it works. Maybe throw 10, 20 bucks at it. Any idea what happened 3 hours ago with ETH? Huge dump to 490, bought right back up. Yeah, I mean, that stuff happens in crypto sometimes. I mean, a whale could have dumped and people back up. That's actually, a good sign, though. I mean, if there's a huge dump and people buy there at 490, 500, I mean, that shows strong support at 500. Regardless that, the price pumped a lot in the past week. Sully the Barber's here. Good morning, Sully. So I may do let me see. Do I have anything here in Tron, in my Tron wallet? Oh, you need Banker X. Maybe I'll give it a whirl. I don't know. I mean, let's check out Wise, because this is the one I'm excited about. Let's check out Wise. Good morning, Sully. Good morning, John. Good morning, Spartan. And see how the reservation is. 22,000 ETH in this contract. And if you guys know anything about Hex, this is going to be maybe even bigger. Okay, and this is going to be on Ethereum. It is on Ethereum. I got about 4 ETH on this, and I'll be throwing more. I was checking out the latest day. I was in, I think we're on day 13, day 15. So yesterday we closed off on a random day with slightly over 5 million Wise, 5.2 million. And I got about a third ETH in there plus that 10% bonus. So I was able to get over 2,000 Wise reserved on that day. Today there is 662 ETH. So, I mean, look, I've noticed that, the amount of ETH is starting to slow down. I mean, at one point we were getting like 1,600 ETH per day. But, that presents an opportunity. You may be able to get this coin at a cheaper rate. And, of course, this is a 50-day reservation period till December 31st, and then it starts trading. What is different about this coin is that it's going to come in with major liquidity, and pretty much I've never seen anything like that. Okay, Wise redefined DeFi by doing crypto the right way. There's 0 team tokens, and 90% or more of the pre-sale money, like this 22,000 ETH, goes directly to Uniswap liquidity, and the contract will burn the LP tokens. There's no admin keys. Read through the doc. This thing has been audited, and the developers live stream every day, and they answer questions. So, I mean, I got 4 ETH on it, and I'm going to be throwing more. So let me copy the link. I got to stress the referral link on this one, whether you're using the Champs referral or somebody else's, but make sure you're using a referral, because all referral links give users 10% bonus ETH when reserving Wise and 10% more shares when staking. So, I mean, if you're using mine or somebody, just use somebody's. Okay? Boom. Sully says, just got a new client that's a trader, so he sent me a look for Weibo, and I sent him some Coinbase links. He told me to buy DPW. It was 213 next day, which was Monday, and it went over 8. I've never heard of DPW. But yeah, we're in the middle of a run there, Sully. I mean, like, once Bitcoin and Ether activates, you can expect a lot of the altcoins to move a lot. There's going to be a lot of volatility, and some coins may move. Selling at 25, not sure if it will pull back or not, but just figured I'd let you know. Cool. I've never heard of it, but I'll tell you, if you got into something at $2.13 and the next day it goes to $8 and you haven't taken profits, you're greedy. So I say that to everybody because I've never even heard of this thing. If I get into a play and it's up 50, 100% in the next day, don't be one of those guys that stick around asking if it's going to get more. Take some profits. I'm not saying take all of it, but that's my train of thought, whether it's a stock or a crypto. Yeah, he's saying it's a stock. Okay, cool. I haven't been doing stocks in the past couple of weeks. Ever since the election, I've kind of slowed down on the stocks and I've been focusing more on the crypto. But I'll tell you what, I mean, the stocks keep ripping. They keep ripping. They're still, I mean, hit all-time highs. So there you go. But that's usually my rule of thumb, guys. I mean, you know, I get into a play and if it kapumps, I use, you know, and especially if it's something I don't know about, you know. Now, and if I get into Bitcoin and it kapumps, you know, it's easy for me to hold Bitcoin. You know, it's easy to hold something that you're familiar with, you know. But yeah, thanks for the heads up. I was going to call you Sully the barber out here. There you go. I just added some lemons here into the treasure chest here on D Live. Make sure you're following me there on D Live, guys. You know, so it's crypto friendly platform and it has some pretty cool content creators. I was just listening to Crow 777. He's got a pretty cool podcast. I mean, if you're into the alternative media and I don't even want to call it conspiracy theories because I mean, like, you know, I think 2020 proved that, you know, most conspiracies are real, right? Not all of them, but many of them, right? So, but he covers that type of stuff, and I like. It's not crypto related. And then you got Jesse Lee, Rebuilding the Man. You know, he's a Christian man, religious. I like that. You got Infinite Plane. You got a lot of alternative content. You got this guy Hex 24/7 for people that are into crypto. You got crypto maniacs out there, so you know they got a whole crypto section you can see here. So not shilling for D Live or anything, but I use it every single day, and if you're a crypto maniac that live stream, you should use it too. So let me go ahead and pass out these lemons at that while we're at it. Distribute rewards. Click claim rewards. Getting rewards right now. 15 seconds. Lucky winners today. Crystozilla, Athlete, and Spartan. Nice. Usually Crystozilla and Athlete are the winners. And nice to see Spartan win as well. So we got some lemons out there. Boom. There you go. Speculating on what could be true should not be looked down on. Yeah, I mean, that's just, you know, thinking out the box. But that being said is that if you're one of those that keep speculating, make sure that you're actually trying to get results rather than just mental masturbation. Because a lot of this stuff, you know, when people go down these holes and they get here and they get there, it's just a lot of mental masturbation. They're playing around with a lot of ideas that may or may not be cool. You know, there's millions of them. You're right, Spartan. But you know what I mean. I'm never against, though, people thinking out the box. I mean, you know, question everything. What do they say in Bitcoin? Trust, don't verify, don't trust, right? But yeah, I was checking out that podcast, that 777 Radio. It's pretty cool. He has a lot of content. He was replaying back stuff that he had from 2017 that I didn't hear, and I thought it was pretty cool. Going over Tavistock and all that stuff. Let's look at Ethereum against Bitcoin. I think this is the pair that I'm most interested in right now to see how it pairs, you know, how it pans out. How is Ether performing against Bitcoin? In the past year, it's outperformed Bitcoin by about 39%. Year to date, about 72%. In the past 3 months, though, it's down against Bitcoin 1%. And in the past 1 month, it's up 8%. You can see the performance here on the right-hand side. So it's It's interesting. The 3 months it's down, but every other indicator shows that it's up. So right now, technicals are reading buy after reading strong sell for a while. Out for a 1 week, they're about the same, and for the 1 month. I mean, Ethereum is definitely booming. I'm just interested to see if it hits 0.05 and eventually maybe even a tenth of a Bitcoin, as it did one time, or maybe a couple times back in late 2017, early 2018. And shout out to my 32 ETH Club members. Apparently, they're going to activate that sooner than later. It's according to what I'm hearing about this ETH staking, if you start staking at the beginning, you'll be probably getting around a 12% APY on your ETH, paid in ETH for those 32 ETH stake. But as more people come in, that APY will lower, and some are expecting it to go under 10%. And yesterday, someone in the chat, they shared a website, Staker, I think it was. Let me see if I can pull it back up. It was a real interesting website. We're still vetting it, and I don't think it's fully functional yet. Here it is. Is it? There it goes. There it is. So it is a decentralized protocol and platform that combines staking and DeFi, implementing elements from traditional staking and non-custodial management. So it's a way basically to stake without 32 ETH, with less than 32 ETH, with as little as half an ETH and as much as 1,000 ETH, and manages your stake decentralized. So it's kind of a DeFi way. You can calculate your earnings right now. So let's keep an eye on this, but this seems pretty interesting. Okay. And you launch the app and you connect with your MetaMask, and it allows you to stake. It's kind of like a DeFi way of staking. I guess you provide, you get back a LP token, the A ETH token, basically it's similar to LP. We talked about this yesterday. But again, I wouldn't use this yet because until A ETH is made available, however, your funds will be locked and not redeemable. So don't use this yet, okay? Just, keep an eye. But this may be a way to stake ETH without 32 ETH, decentralized. So let's keep an eye on this one. And again, I haven't vetted this one, and it says right here, your funds will be locked and not redeemable. So it's not available yet. But Dr. Puff and stuff is here. He says he decided he's not locking up his coins until the bull run ends next year. And you're talking about ETH? Yeah, well, because my understanding here is with, the 32 ETH, if you're going to go ahead and stake directly now, which many people don't know how to do it yet because you got to, I guess, do it through Etherscan, like, got to encode it yourself, I guess. My understanding is that you have to lock your coins up for up to a year or something to initially start this thing. I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, I probably wouldn't be interested in locking up ETH right now for a year. There's so much other things that could be going on. That's why something like Staker here, a DeFi way to manage an ETH stake, may be attractive. And I do expect centralized exchanges to provide products that allow you to easily stake without any penalties. Maybe it doesn't give you the entire APY, but they'll provide a service. And I wouldn't even be surprised if we see some more similar things to Staker here, these decentralized protocols that'll manage stakes for pool, like a pool, I guess, a decentralized staking pool. So just let's be patient with it. But I get you, Dr. Puff and stuff. I'm not looking to start staking my Ethereum immediately either. Okay, I mean, I got the bags, obviously, and I'm ready, but I'm not thirsty yet. You know what I mean? I'll be using the Rocket Pool to stake my smaller accounts. They have been around getting ETH staking ready for 2 years now. They got the Vitalik thumbs up. Do you got a link for that Rocket Pool? I know you mentioned it yesterday, but we never checked it out. And it seems similar to Staker, so I want to look at it. But yeah, there you go. I mean, Staker, Rocket Pool, there's already a couple things that are promising to manage stakes that are less than 32 ETH for smaller little fish out there. Not everybody is a whale to have those 32 ETH. 32 ETH is about is about 1 Bitcoin now. About, give or take. Actually, let's do the math over here on. Yeah, 19,000 for 32 ETH, and Bitcoin's about 19.2. So yeah, that's about it. Rocketpool.net. Let me pull that up. Okay, this is another decentralized pro. Okay, I got it. I like this. Rocket Pool decentralized Ether proof of stake network. Stake your Ether, stake and run node. Build on us, they say. Let's say our decentralized network offers ETH2 staking for just about any user. DApp, DEX, SaaS provider, or other. Would you like to stake your Ether? Okay, yeah, this is another one. Let me see. Is this thing up and running yet? It doesn't seem like it's up and running yet. Our beta is running right now with over 250 ETH staked so far. Okay. So you got to contact them. Okay. Is there a time period? Do you have to do a certain amount of time here on your stake? I like this. Thanks for the heads up, Dr. Puff and stuff. So right now, what's been introduced here as far as the information I'm getting from the chat box, we got rocketpool.net and staker.io, stkr.io as decentralized proof of stake networks that'll allow you to mine your Ethereum, stake your Ethereum for rewards. Now, let me be clear. I'm just hearing about these. I've never used these. I don't even think they're ready to go yet. So I don't know if they're completely legit or if they have bugs or not, but they certainly look very promising, and I'm going to keep an eye on them, and perhaps I will be using these. Thank you, Dr. Puff and stuff. And somebody else, who was it that linked this STKR? Somebody else. I forgot the name, but thank you to whoever that was yesterday. I appreciate it. Only the test net so far. Beacon doesn't go live for another 5 or 6 days, so it will be a bit after that. I think there's a lockup there too. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that. Yeah, after you said that, Beacon isn't live. We're probably at least another 30 days, at least 30 days out from using some of these things. So, I'd probably wait till next year. I probably wouldn't be doing anything till 2021. Now, I want to try out this bankroll thing. But I don't even have any Banker X. It requires a minimum of 1 Banker X. I only got 0.32. Do I have any Tron in my wallet available? I have less than 1 Tron available because everything's locked up. So I'll try this. I think I got Bitcoin in there. Do I? In my Tron wallet, like a couple $100. Do I want to sell some Bitcoin so I can get into Bankroll X right now? Probably not. I only got $40 of Bitcoin. I'll put a pause on this. I'll try this flow thing when I have a little more TRX. Maybe after tomorrow or after today when I claim these T2X stakes, I'll buy some Banker X and try it out. What's the ROI on staking ETH, says Hourglass? Well, that thing it's going to be variable, and it'll change and decrease as more and more people add to the pool. But you can head over to STKR and get a rough estimate as to what the APY will be, or the ROI. They have a calculator. And right now, let's say for if you deposit 1 ETH, you're going to get about 12%. 0.212 ETH. This is an estimation of your rewards. But listen, I mean, if ETH goes to 1,000 and it sticks around 1,000, I mean, you know, it's not a bad little savings account, you know. But it, you know, it's not something that you're going to kapump with either. Definitely not a bad savings account though. You're getting $43 for every 370. Well, this is wrong too. The price of ETH is not 374. This thing is wrong. I wouldn't actually, you know what? I wouldn't even. Does Rocket Pool have a calculator? No, not yet. But you know, I'd somewhere around 10% though. Hourglass, somewhere around there, give or take. But look at Dr. Puff and Stuff comment. He says the testnet so far, Beacon doesn't go live for another 5 or 6 days, so we don't even know yet. All right, take a few more comments and questions. I'm going to get my exercise in today. Today's deadlifts. Make sure you're pulling some weight, guys. ETH still has a way to go, but seems like a good future. Bitcoin's doing well with the resistance. I hope it maintains that way. Oh yeah, I mean, right now everything's looking good. I'm bullish on both Bitcoin and Ethereum, both of them. Those are the ones that I want the most. I mean, like I've said, I'll try these T2X, the bankroll. You know, I'll trade some of the other altcoins, Litecoin or Chainlink, or maybe not even Litecoin. To be honest with you, you know why? But you know, the ones I'm stacking and packing, guys, is Bitcoin and ETH, Bitcoin and ETH, Bitcoin and ETH. And like I said, I'm most excited, you know, as far as the speculative project and a risky project that I'm going to throw a few ETH at to see how it pans out, is this WISE thing. You know, because of the hype. You know, this I'm riding the hype on this one. But again, this one is the riskier one. This is not something like it's not like Bitcoin and ETH either. And check out the referral link I got down below if you're interested with this. I got whole videos on this one. All right, guys, if there's no other comments and questions, I'm out of here. Stay strong. I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully by then we've cracked all-time highs. In the meantime and in between time, stay strong and make sure you're pulling some weight. I don't want anyone looking like Vitalik here in the population of the chat box. You guys better get your macros in, eat your proteins, and pull some weights out there. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Your favorite live streamer, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in.